Ladies and gentlemen, how you all doing today? It's another beautiful day. It's hot. It's crazy hot over here, but we're keeping the show going because the show must go on. This is episode 122? Question mark? Correct.
122. I think you're right.
Thank you guys for being in the chat already. Hello, Primetime. Hello, Noob and Co. It's time to introduce the best damn people on YouTube. Knock, how you doing?
It's funny you said episode 122 because there's a lot of twos going around. El Doble Campeón del Mundo is here. I've arrived. If you watch the main man Zach's Rampage stream 2 nights ago on Friday, you'll see the West Coast Pop Predictions champion became the double champion holding the trivia belt. Thanks for everyone who participated. Thanks to everyone who took that L. I stacked you like Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. But I love everybody in the chat. Love everyone commenting. We support. Love the support, man. Thank you all.
And Zach, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Rampage was a whirlwind for me. Knock was faster than my internet. It was unreal. But I had a great time, and thank everyone for tuning into the station and subscribing.
Oh, man.
Very nice. Very nice. All I can say is, Knock, you better enjoy those 2 belts while you can. I don't even remember when the last predictions was. So
that doesn't matter. Roman has defended his belt since Mania. He has never defended his Universal belt or WWE belt. So, hey, I'm chilling. I'm on the Tribal Chief time.
What, Knock? You're going to learn one day that jumping on is a lot easier than jumping off.
Yeah, when you have 3 last matches, hey, man, I guess so.
With a 4th one to be determined.
Oh, gosh.
All right. Let's just jump into it. It's not even taking the bullet anymore because it's getting good.
It's not.
But, Zach, since you took the bad, we got to keep giving you the good. What's going on Monday Night Raw?
Decent stuff. Everything is just coming together. Some new camera shots, which are really good. Bailey said, we're not going to roll you up like that title. We're not going to roll you up for that title. Nice little commentary by her. And a mysterious car crash, and then they kept it so well done in the background where as a viewer you're like, when the fuck are they going to touch on this? Wait a minute, they're not touching on this again. And then at the end, Dexter Loomis shows up and they don't fully focus on him. This is almost like, I don't want to say art, but it is a definite creative change in how Raw is being shot.
Yeah. I'll be shocked if that weirdo's still in the camera room because this was actually beautiful, well done. I thought this was a TV show, man. The Dexter Loomis stuff was perfectly done. The car stuff, it's subtle stuff in the background. It actually makes it seem like people are actually there, not just hiding when people are walking. You know, people walking the backstage, there's no one there. It's actually like people actually work there. Speaking of cameras, there's one shot of the phenomenal AJ Styles. Miz is sitting there looking in the ring, and he from the corner of Miz's eye, you can see AJ Styles running from the guardrail, and he punches him right in the face. It's a beautiful shot, man. Well done.
That was great.
Man. Yeah, Kevin Dunn, time to go. There was a article that I saw that they are going to keep like some of their usual shots, but if somebody new gets in there, we can get some new shots too, some new ideas. So I'm excited.
That's cool. And a lot of other cool stuff here. We had Io and Dakota go up against Brooke and Tamina. It showcased, but it didn't bury Tamina and Brooke, which is what you cannot do. You cannot bury your talents because otherwise, why do you have them working if they're not legit?
You can bury
former women's champion, women's tag team champion.
Everyone makes mistakes. Hey, that's
WrestleMania win.
Forget the 20 million. That's why Vince is gone, because of Tamina.
Oh man, it's not every day The Rock buys somebody a house.
Ask Kevin Hart. It's about time.
That was a funny interview.
That was. Also, we got the OKO back. And we found out more in the interview segment. And we don't know if Ezekiel is dead or not, or what's going to happen if he's just dead and gone. But the old KO is back, the prize fighter, and again with the backstage stuff. Kudos to him and Bailey and everyone else who did the backstage stuff, completely acting like nothing was going on behind them.
Yeah, it's time to bring back Elias. Walk with Elias.
Do you think KO gets the main title now? Triple H is in charge?
Within the next year. As I said this last year, I think, when Roman versus Rock happens, then all bets are off. Belts can be lost. Until that happens, no belts be lost. But KO probably next year will be a world champ.
Agree. And someone else who might be a champion too. Fucking great heel work in the ring. Eric, I think you called it last week. We could get the Prince back. I think he's coming back. Cocky as hell when he did the Three Amigos. Man, just I enjoyed Monday Night Raw.
Man, that was one of the worst shakes I've ever seen, but I'll give Finn Balor credit for pissing people off.
Should go on his Instagram. He added what's it called? Living La Vida Loca or something to it.
Oh gosh.
No, that's
See,
almost
this
more
is the Finn I like. We don't need smiling Finn.
Yeah.
Oh man, I never thought in 2022 I'd hear Zach say he enjoyed Monday Night Raw.
This is crazy, man. What timeline is this?
If only I could make shorts for it and express myself, but
Oh man, we missed those shorts. Zach shorts returning back in October, man. Stay tuned.
It's double entendre. Newman Co in the chat. First of all, saying Rampage is a mess. Why does it exist when AEW has 2 shows on YouTube that are terrible?
Man, we'll get to that, man. We got a lot to say about Rampage.
And Dexter Loomis finally appears since he made his NWA debut. That was random.
Yeah,
I didn't watch
he debuted in NWA as his TNA persona, Sam Shaw. Had one match and dipped.
Yeah, but I think
he got that Triple H call.
I'd hide too. Yeah.
He's talking about the exception that it might have been Nikki ASH and Dewdrop being in there. There's a lot of stuff going on that made you like wonder what was going on, and I think that was what was great about it, and especially now with I don't think we're going to get intergender matches, but I think we're going to get more intergender storylines.
I did that. Yeah.
I can see it. I mean, you got Rhea doing her thing, man. I'm sure seeing the buzz off of that, just her whooping Dom's ass every week.
Yeah. Every guy out there is jealous of Dom.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anything else happened on Raw? Besides Bobby Lashley looking like $1 million?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. See, we're on the same page. You got it, Zach.
You just said it. You just see it was a actual match that, in my opinion, didn't ruin Ciampa. And for those who said Ciampa needed that belt, he should have. It was his time. No, because then again, you're diminishing a champion that you have, a former world champion.
Oh,
it done well.
Get rid of Bobby.
The Almighty.
Send him back to the Impact where he wants to leave. Man. Vince McMahon gave him everything, and he runs to that one horse mule rinky-dink independent show.
I believe they fired him. I mean, you want to not make any money? He got a family, you got to make some money.
You know what? If he fired him, the least he could do is honor that firing. If the smartest mind in pro wrestling says you're fired, then maybe you're not cut out for this business.
Oh man, it's a 90-day no compete clause, not a lifetime. Okay, let's get that straight. But yeah, it's cool to see that because like you make your champion look strong, and then Ciampa, this is how you do a title match and have someone go build momentum. Ciampa's still great. The weird thing is though, Ciampa beat Styles to get this title opportunity, and now Styles has a match for the title next week. So it's like, why did that happen? If we're gonna give Styles, I mean, it's AJ, so I mean, he can get voted in either way. But I'm just saying, it's a little weird storyline wise.
Yeah. I mean,
but that's just nitpick.
Still bits of Raw in there, I guess. Can't get rid of
it. Yeah,
we gotta, we'll squeeze it all out.
I guess it's better than the ranking system.
I will say I do like that Ciampa was on I can't remember like what ad it was for, but they like when they do like the God, I can't think of words today. But anyway, they're advertising Ciampa more.
Hefty.
So,
one of those trash commercials, or like
that's purely for John Cena owns the market on those. That's fine.
Yeah,
yeah, he does.
Walk them into it.
But I do like that they're showcasing Ciampa more, so he's gonna be a big part of the main roster going on.
Yeah, he needs to get his old theme song back though.
God, he does. They need all those old theme songs back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Everyone wants all these people back. I want the music back. And Triple H is a guy who reveled with Motorhead, doing 3 separate songs. If you watch the DVD of one of his WrestleManias, he's in the back with an acoustic guitar with Lemmy working on it. Like he gave a shit about the music, so hopefully.
Yeah. I just love Triple H's attention to detail, man. I mean, have you guys seen the meme going around with his Infinity Gauntlet and put people on there? Oh man.
I feel bad. It's so weird that a while ago we were talking about feeling bad for people who wanted to leave WWE to go to AEW.
Yeah.
Now I feel bad for people at AEW who want to go back.
I mean, there's a few people, but like, there's also a lot of people in AEW doing their thing.
Yeah.
It's back. But I see that little twist here. And I do want to talk about something later on after we can recap about Triple H and Tony Khan.
Okay.
So stay tuned.
Exactly. Anything else happened on Raw you guys want to talk about? Or
Oh, I mean, damn, we spent a lot of time on Raw. What an episode.
At one
Usually we
point,
speed through.
one point we were like, do we have to take Raw out of the rotation?
Yeah,
Right.
we were seriously discussing this inside look. We were seriously talking.
Oh, we might be talking about another show doing that. So yeah.
Oh gosh.
All right. Let's head over to NXT 2.0. What's going on there?
My boy.
Apollo sliding in, man. Oh, if you want to talk about Trick first,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
Apollo.
You got it, bro. I'm not gonna step on Zach's toes.
Oh no, you don't have to. Apollo stepping in for Diamond Mine. I don't know if he's going to take it over or not, but Roderick Strong talking about people who wanted to leave the company. Roderick Strong might be doing fine, but everyone he likes is over in AEW. So I don't know where they're going to go with this. They're still teasing it. I think Trips is like kind of testing Roderick Strong to see what's going on in his mind.
Yeah, I mean, he's a professional, so he's gonna still show up to the job, but like it just seems a little uninspired as part of his career, which is really sad, man. I mean, he's been on NXT way too long.
Yeah.
Right. Like, there's no growth from there. He's not going to win a title.
No.
It's not going to make it out there.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think Apollo will be a good leader. I mean, I would like to see him run his own faction, get some more mic time without having to do an accent that's clearly forced. Someone did say, oh no, what was that?
No, I completely agree.
I thought you were going to say you liked his accent.
Oh, no,
another
no.
Gambit X-Man situation.
Only accent that I like that was fake was Kofi's.
Yeah, I agree.
Happy birthday, Kofi Kingston.
That's right.
Shout out to Kof, man.
Him and Johnny.
Kendo Kingston. They share a birthday. That's dope.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? So I did see someone say that. I think it was someone on Twitter in our community that said they wanted to see Chad Gable be a leader of the Diamond Mine, which would be a good fit. But I won't see Apollo run with it if that happens. Looks like Legado del Fantasma is gonna get called up too soon. It's a last chance match next week, so we'll see what happens. I did want to touch on real quick for throwback Zach. Trick Williams, him and Carmelo Hayes on fire again. This time he has a boxing match with Wesley. You see a little trading package of getting ready for this. So it's like they did like the whole rounds and everything. It's just a fun match. No one really needed to win this match, but they all looked. It was good to me.
Going back to Wesley, so the other two of the Radicals are doing booking, and it's only for tag team matches apparently. No singles. Do you think Wesley leaves when his contract is up, or does he stay Triple H land?
I think the flip of it. I mean, obviously, I don't know all the details. I wasn't there, but the general public view and like what's out there from the story seems like Nash Carter was kind of like, I guess, put in a bad light. It wasn't actually like, it was a little blown out of proportion on his part. That's just what I'm seeing. Don't know how true it is. Wasn't there. So I can kind of see Triple H bringing them both back, or bringing Nash Carter back, and maybe the other two rascals.
Okay. In that case, that gives me hope that the realest G in the room can come back. I mean, if they're handing out forgiveness, we could see the certified G come back, drop some mic bombs.
I don't know
if
Triple H like that guy.
He's not the same. Yeah, he's not the same in NMLW, so I don't know if like Big Cass and then the little G over here now.
Big Cass has been MLW.
No, just Big Cass. So his stuff in Impact and everything he did on the Indies, man, he Drew McIntyre himself.
Yeah, because he disappeared he's been gone for a bit. I haven't seen him. I was going to see if he resurfaced there. I thought WWE was interested in re-signing him because he looked phenomenal on AEW when he had that one match.
He honestly, now we're talking about people who careers might have been saved. He might have lost his chance at WWE then, because Vince was the one who really wanted to bring him back because he's so damn
tall. Yeah, you're right. Vince loves those tall guys.
Yeah.
Meaty men.
I get that beef where you can.
Yeah, I guess so. What else happened here?
A lot of shine for the women, and mainly, I think the focus backstage and then later on the night was about Lash Legend kind of siding with Pretty Deadly.
I hope they use her. She's pretty good. I seen Ariana Grace is using Wade Barrett's move, the Wasteland. So Santino Marella, his daughter, got the Wasteland finisher.
That's a bold move to take. Like, everyone trash talks his move, and you're like, I want that.
Hey, call it the Graceland. You heard it here first.
Hey,
Okay. Put it on the
that's
shirt.
good.
I mean, if I was gonna take a Wade Barrett move, it would be the elbow.
You know,
but...
I might tweet that one out
Good.
there. I might throw that into Twitterverse. Yo, hit us up,
Make sure you
Just
copy.
don't make it short.
man.
Oh man, is that about it for NXT?
Yeah,
I think so, man. It might be time for that time of Wednesday nights.
All right, well, let's head over to the other side. AEW Dynamite. What did you guys think?
Phenomenal. Did you guys see the main event?
I do not remember what it was. What was it?
We don't remember my guy, the Lionheart,
Oh,
versus
right.
the BCC Moxley. 4.5 stars that he got for this match, but I didn't think Jericho could wrestle like this. He pulled something out of his hat.
This
He
okay.
did. I was surprised.
Okay, I'll take Zach's word for it. My question for you, Knock, is
Wow.
I know you like Kingston and Jericho.
So that discredits my opinion.
I do want to check this out. I think I was distracted when it was on. I was working, but okay, that's good then. I was worried that this match wouldn't be all that because they were advertising it for a while. Jericho was hyping it up to be the best match in the universe.
Yeah,
but that,
this time, you know, he hyped it up right. It was a great show. That was a bloody mess show. So if you like that, great. If you don't, this might not be the episode for you. But it started off hot.
Yeah.
Darby Allin versus Brody King, the two best friends that we know in real life because they hang out together, but they're bitter enemies on TV. Man, they went all at
Bring
it.
that up, man. You can't bring that up in promos. You can't. It's tarnished. I brought this up I think on SCW's chat. Great channel. Darby saying I brought you into AEW. You're basically saying like he asked you for a job rather than do the mystique of the House of Black, bringing him in mysteriously. Like you cannot do that shit on TV.
I agree with that. I know lines have been kind of blurred because you know we know a little more about the behind the scenes, but I like the whole mystique of Malachi brought him in. That's how I saw it. That's how I viewed it. And everyone nowadays would say, "Oh, I brought you in." Jericho said that to 2.0 when they were feuding. I think a few other guys said, "Oh, I brought you in. I brought you in."
man, did Tony bring anybody in?
Ricky Starks with Aaron Solo when they had their match. He's like, "Oh, I brought you in. We're tag team partners." Like, let's keep the mystique a little bit. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Man, there's
Fun
referencing
match, though, man.
a whole lot of references for the job here for Tony Khan. It was a fun match though, and like the ending was cool. It worked perfectly. Like, cause you know how in the world would Darby Allin get Brody King into a box, into the coffin?
right.
And the way they did it was just spot on. It just made sense.
Yeah, I'm glad they I realized that the coffin match is his signature.
Yeah, it's a good little touch. It's giving him a little more, you know. So down the line, just keep building up these names. I think he's beaten Andrade. It's Brody King, and there's one more, maybe Sammy, or was it did he face Ethan Page in the coffin match?
Oh yeah,
Ethan
yeah,
Page?
it was Ethan. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I think more wrestlers should have a signature match.
yeah, it's dope for sure. Again, not too many women's matches. I mean,
Well,
literally
of course.
one, but I think it happened before the second hour, which is kind of cool. Madison Rain versus Jade Cargill, solid match.
That was before the main event.
Yeah. So, also, was it last week that they did before the first hour? Then,
Yeah.
must have been last week. Then, okay. It's still a solid match. Just can we get more women? I mean, when we get to Rampage, I'm for sure gonna have my words about that because what the fuck was that cluster mess? But yeah, Dynamite was great.
Nice. Sorry, real quick in the chat. Noob and Co. AEW Dolomite, aka I don't care about it. He's not digging AEW right now. I want to know people right now are against AEW because Raw is getting so good, like Triple H, or is AEW just too many cracks?
Well, yeah, let's get to that. I have a topic for that one. After we get the weekend recap, I have a topic for that.
Okay.
Nice.
But you like the finish with the coffin match?
It was cool. Like the way he it kind of bounced Brody King in there. It was and Brody King sold it perfectly. And this is the thing I keep saying every week. AEW have all this type of stuff going for it, but they're barely making $1 million or not even getting there. CM Punk returned tonight. they're teased Kenny Omega for next week for the House of the Dragon Game of Thrones themed episode. I love all these themed episodes. I really do. It's cool. I just need more women on the mat on the card.
Yeah. How about women themed?
Treat Jay Lethal better.
Jay Lethal as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed with how we treated Jay Lethal when he came in. Thought we were going to see some big stuff, but I don't know. Tony just needs a second guy. He needs Triple H.
Yeah.
Anything else on Dynamite before we head on?
I think that's it. Newman Co says Tony Khan's facing Kylan King. That's going to happen next week. He says she hasn't been on in a while. She hasn't. She's been in NWA. She's been in a lot of places. CCW, killing it. So I'm looking forward to the match. And I at least know who she is. I'm like, they debuted on Rampage. Like, she has some history. So I'm actually looking forward to that match. It'll be a solid match.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Tony Khan versus Kylan King. I'm
Tony Storm. Tony Storm. There's too many damn Tonys in AEW, man. Goddamn. Tony Storm.
Whole new meaning to Tony time.
Tony Storm. Tony Khan. Tony Schiavone. Tony Nese. Damn,
Tony
too many
D'Angelo.
Tonys. Oh, man.
All right. Well, let's head over. Let's save the better for last. AEW Rampage. Go ahead. Let's hear. Let it all out. It's your therapy.
We'll let it out. I'll let Zach to it. I mean, it breaks my heart we just skipped over Impact Wrestling Thursday nights, but let's get into Rampage. Zach, you take it away.
Man, I really cannot deal with it. This is exactly WCW Thunder. Not talked about it. You had 2 titles defended, men and women's, on night 1 a year ago for Rampage, and now we are down to you telling dark storylines. You are telling YouTube channel storylines on your channel and thinking like we really give us a shit. First time I've seen Sonny Kiss on TV in what, a year maybe? And then you have this storyline tease that you didn't show. I know AEW doesn't like doing recaps, but this stuff needs a recap. All right, like it's the views aren't that great on Dark on YouTube. So this is what we're down to. We get an absolute nobody come out for Hook's next thing. This shit should have been on Dark. I cannot believe a Jersey Shore reject or someone who just boned a Jersey Shore girl is on. Like you're bringing them in like they're an ex WWE guy. Like this is so bad. I said this on the stream. If I can find a way to start streaming SmackDown, I'm done with Rampage.
It's gotten to that point, man. It's sad. I'm a big AEW supporter. So last week I had no idea who Mance Warner was. But he's an actual wrestler. He's got work. He got skin in the game. This week, Tony Khan said, "I'll double it. I'll bring in someone who I don't know if this guy's even had a match before." I had to Google him. I told Zach, "Let me Google this guy real quick." Oh, he's from a reality show. His nickname's The Reality. Oh, it's from reality TV. Maybe it's like The Miz. Maybe it's like some other people. Okay, let me check it out. He wasn't on reality TV. His wife was on reality TV. The Usos, the New Day said to the Usos, "You're not famous, so they put you on Total Divas with your wife." This guy is Jersey Shore JWoww's fiance. And why is he on the show? Why would we know who this guy is? It's like Tony Khan said, "Fuck it, man. I know you're not watching anyways. Let me just do what I want to do over here." Then the entire episode, man, the only good thing was I like Bryan Danielson and Daniel Garcia's promo to lead up to their match next week. They also had the mixed tag team titles online, AAA. Sammy Guevara, Ty Mello defending against Dante and Sky Blue. Solid match. I like some of the spots in there, but I mean, it just, it is what it is. There was no women's match on the card besides that, a mixed match. You had the Trustbusters on twice. Why did we need to see the Trustbusters in one match early on and then the main event? When no one in the world, unless you're me who watched AEW Dark and Dark Elevation, knows who they are. Eric, name one person in the Trustbusters. Who's the leader of the Trustbusters?
I'll say his name every time in chat, and I forgot. Sanjay?
Exactly. Nobody knows. Arya Davari, some dude who likes to wear his hat backwards and upside down on the side. Slim J. I mean, I can't stand that man. Trust me, Eric, I cannot stand him. I cannot stand this man. I don't know. They hype him up on commentary saying he's this and this. Maybe he has skin in the game. Maybe he's a underrated talent. I don't like him. I got to see more. Parker Boudreaux, I see why they have him. He's cool. He's not there yet. He needs more time, but okay, fine. Sonny Kiss. The best thing Sonny Kiss has been involved in was the feud with Joey Janela that they busted their asses to get over. That was on AEW Dark, and it got screwed over here and there. It's supposed to lead to Sonny Kiss having a big push, or not a big push, but at least getting some TV time. It's supposed to be on TV. dropped the ball on it. We haven't seen Sunny Kiss on TV in what, like Zach said, how long? Since the Cody match was. Is it?
Yeah, it was about the last one.
That feels like 2 years ago, honestly, for the
Actually,
TNT tournament.
I think it was against Kenny in the tournament.
You're right. My bad. That was that tournament. Okay, so there's that. They did Sunny Kiss versus Parker Boudreaux early on, and then Sunny Kiss in a squash, like Zach said. And later on, Sunny Kiss turns on the best friends and joins the Trustbusters. Now, if you're just watching this as a regular episode, you're like, huh? This guy just got squashed. Now he's joining them. But if you watch AEW Dark, you'd see that they tease this. But no one does that. So, like, Tony, what are we doing here, man?
How do they tease someone getting their ass kicked and then joining the people that just kicked his ass?
Exactly. I'm sorry if that's long-winded, but what the fuck are we doing here with Rampage? Like Zach said, last year, how we started with the 2 world title matches, CM Punk debuted, they were on fire.
You know,
Impact Wrestling would never. Impact Wrestling at least got JWoww, at least got the star, not her fiance.
I'll give you that. 100%. 100%.
Just I gotta throw my Impact. You know I can take my shots, man.
That's a good shot.
Only problem is no one watches Impact, but you know, I'm hearing all these criticisms of Rampage, and you know what I have to say?
What is that?
Fickle.
Oh man.
Fickle. You're telling me, first of all, you complain about Sunny Kiss. It's obvious you two have never kicked someone's ass so well that they had to respect you by the end of it. That they got borderline Stockholm syndrome makes perfect sense to me. An ass kicking that good deserves reward. So you know what? 5+ rating for Tony Khan on that one. What else was there? A mixed match is the only women's match. You know what? There's only an hour in there. So if it's late at night, it's 2022. The ladies, it takes time to get ready. So they said men will handle this episode. I'm okay with that. But then, what else was there? This reality star. This, you know.
Tell me his name.
The reality of the situation is that Tony Khan met a woman. And this woman said, hey, my fiance is a wrestling fan. Tony Khan with an eye for talent. Looked this man in the eye and he saw a career. And you people don't give him a chance. Fickle.
Oh, man. It's unbelievable what I'm watching here. Shout out to Eric Redbeard for making his return, but, I mean, the match was okay.
3 interview segments. Why are you doing 3 interview segments? We'll hear from Swerve in Our Glory. We'll hear from Bryan Danielson. We'll hear from Hook. Do this on your Twitter. Do this on your other shit, man. Like, what are you doing? Like 3 interview segments in an hour-long show.
I wouldn't be mad at it if we just switched it up. Like, I didn't see Trustbusters twice. We could have done something different. Oh. I will say that the Swerve in Our Glory. Listen, hey, everyone, do what you want to do. But in this world where we have a pandemic outbreak, you got Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland sharing water bottles, man. I don't know, man. We should definitely check out. I can't be the only one who caught that. I can't be the only one.
That's called tag team glory. Like, that's how you really connect with your partner.
Oh man, so we're gonna share water bottle?
Hell no. We connect that much.
Oh man. Yeah, Rampage needs a serious overhaul.
Oh,
yes,
man.
It does.
That's a shame. Especially with sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna say it's been like this for weeks. I've been very frustrated. If it wasn't for everyone joining the stream and just having a blast together, and I love our community so much because you're making me have fun during an hour of television that I would fast forward the fuck through otherwise.
Yeah. And yeah, give a shout out to everyone in chat. That's great. You know, you guys been really. I was in there Friday. The support was amazing. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, best stream in the game, folks. Check it out. Subscribe. Join. Before we head on to the next show, Noob & Co. saying AEW needs to release Tony Nese so he can go back to WWE, and we can get one Tony on the roster, and that's Tony Storm. Rampage is a headache, and he was hoping AEW would sign that Natalia Markova to AEW, but instead he gave up and screwed Dark and Dark Elevation.
You know, I got an idea here. We're going to start this next week. We're going to watch Dynamite.
I'm not
For
watching Dark.
Dynamite and Rampage. That's watch Dark. Actually, Dark and Dark Elevation get tons of women's support. There's a ton of women's matches all over them.
It's a 9-hour
Rampage-
show.
Mostly squash matches, but that's not the point. Actually, Dark Elevation, Athena had a great match with Queen Aminata. Definitely check that one out. But Dark or Dynamite and Rampage, starting next week's podcast, we're going to pick out a match segment that could have been replaced with a women's match. We're going to book it ourselves. We're going to say, all right, this one, what? So Trustbusters this week, we could have had Ruby Soho on the card. We could have had a nice, just throw it in there. Could do something like that.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
So we're gonna start doing the fantasy booking segment for the women's matches.
I want to go back to something you said though. You said Dark and Dark Elevation have a lot of women's support, right?
It's true. I mean, they're all over them.
Okay. So ranking wise, would you agree? Dynamite, Rampage, Dark Elevation, right?
Yeah.
So you're telling me Tony Khan, the feminist that he is like, ladies, do your best on my lowest shows.
Listen, I don't know what the man's doing. I mean, he has to hear the noise. I know he looks at Twitter. I know he takes into account. He has to hear the noise about the women's division.
You're damn right. You know what he does? He yells at people. Just ask LJ.
Oh man, yeah.
Seems a hell of a drug.
We're gonna get to a Tony Khan Triple H segment coming up, but yeah, I got a lot for it.
All right. Well, since I know you watch this every damn week, before we get to SmackDown, what happened on? I know it's called Impact Wrestling, but I don't want to spread lies. So what happened on Impact, the show?
Impact, the show. We have so much going on. So they had 2 shows this week. So keep up, Eric, man.
Oh.
They had Impact Wrestling on Thursday. Then they had their digital exclusive Impact Plus pay-per-view premium live event on Friday. Just stay with me. It's called Impact Wrestling Emergence. That was a pay-per-view that happened on Friday. So many great matches. Speedball, Mike Bailey, he's making a case for Wrestler of the Year. Great match, Rocky Romero.
Really good match.
Yeah, really good match. Then he followed up the night after with Jack Evans. The match I really want to highlight. Oh, before I highlight that match, Vexed, VXT, wherever you call them, the 2 best friends, Deonna Purrazzo, Chelsea Green. They've been building since Slammiversary as a tag team, and they finally won tag team gold. They are the new TNA Knockout champions. Mia Yim had a great match. Jordan Grace did not capture the women's title, but still a solid showing. And lastly, the Motor City Time Splitters. That's the new faction name. Will be going forward, sticking together. That's Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, and Kushida. Hopefully, finally, they take the belts off of the Good Brothers, because why are we wasting those tag titles on the Good Brothers? They're not good.
I just want to point out, it took you a second to get that name right.
Okay, because they combine names.
But you remember Retribution perfectly, don't you? Vince McMahon, all his faults, he knew how to name a faction.
Yeah, how many people are Retribution?
Oh, you talking about Slapjack. You talking about T-Bar. You talking about Mace. You talking about all them good people.
The Motor City Time Splitters have been around for 15 years. How long Retribution been around?
Not long enough.
But anyway,
Detroit's making a time machine.
Oh man, because all right, Alex
Or
Shelley.
doing that bad?
Oh man, you're killing me here. It's a good name. You combine 2 tag team names. It's genius. Anyways, Alex Shelley had his first world title opportunity against Josh Alexander. 5-star match in my opinion. Solid match. Did not win, but great showing for Josh Alexander and Alex Shelley. That's Impact Wrestling this week. Attila, if you're there, hit us up. Let these guys know. If not, we'll see you next week for Impact Wrestling. And thank you for getting an actual Impact Wrestling graphic, not a donkey.
Oh, damn, I forgot. It's too late now. I forgot to put it up. All right, let's get to the cherry on top. What's going on over at SmackDown?
Hit row.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I got it spoiled for me, and I still loved it.
Yeah, SmackDown was on fire. Hit Row came back. We didn't know if B-Fab would be with them or not, but she is. B-Fab, Ashanti Adonis, Top Dollar. Everyone's saying they should put a new leader or whatever they're fine how they are. I think let them see how it is. I know Swerve is a big piece, but I guess originally it wasn't supposed to be Swerve in that faction. So let's see how they do on their own. Top Dollar says he can run it. It was his idea, so let's see how it plays out.
Who does the Top Dollar? Please stop on Twitter. Please stop saying every black wrestler's name should join Hit Row. We're fine with the three of us.
Yeah. So I'm glad he's taking ownership of it. We'll see how they go, man. Swerve's doing fine in AEW. Hit Row can do their thing on SmackDown. Shout out to Shotzi Blackheart getting her name back and her theme back, man. Triple H is on fire. This man hasn't missed.
Very nice. Okay.
IC title package. He did the same thing that he did for the US title package too. It was beautiful, and you got to check it out. We hyped it up on Rampage, and Triple H hyping it up for us on SmackDown. IC title tier list put up yesterday.
Yes.
Check it out. Leave comments because we want to know your thoughts on it too, because it was not a live show. So definitely leave comments. And IC title championship match headline. This was a great fucking match. Strong Style is back against Gunther.
Vince had me thinking maybe Shinsuke doesn't have it anymore. Maybe he can't translate. Man, what a time. Triple H said, you know what? We'll get him back to NXT Shinsuke, that New Japan Strong Style Shinsuke. And he had one of the best matches of his entire run on the main roster. Walter is killing it.
Would you trust Triple H to rerun AJ versus Shinsuke feud now?
100%. 100%.
So 2 weeks ago, Drew and Sheamus, match, he basically gave them free for all. Call the match yourself. Here's the outcome. Call the match.
So it should be.
And that was a great match. So I definitely would take AJ versus Shinsuke too.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we need to see it again because they didn't do it justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell of a match, man. Definitely check it out. I'm trying to think if anything else happened on SmackDown besides the Hit Row returning, Gunther,
Ronda Rousey, man, fuck.
Ronda.
What a pop she got. She came through the crowd, dumped the money that she was fined on the table during the contract signing, told Shayna Baszler that she's soft and she just doesn't have what she used to have, goes in the back, and then we got the contract signing. But
and this is good. This is good because if this is the Vince McMahon era, I'd be worried about this because her saying to Shayna, I feel like they would never do anything with it and just make Shayna look weak. But knowing it's Triple H, know it's the game, Shayna's about to go on a tear. We're about to get the real NXT Shayna back, and she's gonna prove Ronda wrong.
Oh yeah, I'm so hyped. Like I get that when you go to the main roster, you have to take some L's, but seeing Shayna lose to like Dana
Just
Brooke,
anybody at that point,
anyone, it was crushing after what we just saw in NXT. So I'm hyped to see her take over, break some bones.
I'm going to talk about the bad Becky Lynch for a little bit here because apparently the Ronda dumping the money thing, which was cool. I loved it. Apparently Becky did that a few years ago. She said, here goes Ronnie copying me again. I don't remember that happening, but apparently it did. And she had a clip for it too.
Okay.
I don't remember why. Was it for like when she was
I think she got fined for doing something too. Yeah, I think she got fined for something, and that's why she did it. And then did you guys see the WrestleMania launch party? Becky Lynch trying to crip walk and doing her little dance moves, man. She's been blowing up. She's injured and she's blowing up on the internet.
Yeah, she's fun online. I'll give it to her. Hopefully with Triple H in charge, I know we kind of got she got a little stale as like the man, and she's doing some great stuff now. I'm excited to see where she goes like going forward when she comes back.
100%.
That should be back for Mania, so.
Yeah, which I'll be very excited to see. This is a great episode, man. Wrestling is good. I'm excited to talk about wrestling, man. We're not breezing through the segments, man. We're having a good time. Let us know what you guys think in the chat.
Also, too, tag teams are back. Check out the list here. Male Maximum Models, tag team, Los Lotharios coming in and starting something, even some static maybe between Dupree and his sister. A tag team segment. You had Kofi and the Viking Raiders, separate tag team segment. Hit Row coming in facing Jobber, separate tag team segment. You had the Usos facing Drew and Moss, separate tag team segment. So we're getting the build of a division again.
Oh
yeah. It's just it makes you think. I guess it really wasn't that difficult. Triple H just comes in and it's all poof.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hearing you guys just praise Triple H, one word comes to mind. Fickle.
Oh,
Vince
man.
McMahon gave you the best years of his life. As a matter of fact, you know what? Actually, now I think about it, how much did they find? $20 million? How How many
20 million.
How many wrestling fans are there out there? What if we all just raise the money? We give it to Vince to give back to WWE. They have to forgive him. We can get Vince back.
Oh man.
You owe him
here goes
this.
the hashtag.
Starting to GoFundMe right now to help Vince get his job back. Because anybody else gets fired publicly like he did, you all cry and moan. Fickle.
This is unbelievable.
Unreal, this guy. The SmackDown Rewind was Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to drink a beer. One of my favorite segments ever, where he just slams the beer and just takes a little baby sip and puts it down.
Yeah,
So
the Hangman Page sips.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hangman made those sips work.
Fuck, just something I'm gonna say. I think that's it for me from SmackDown. But yeah, Triple H can't miss right now.
Right.
We'll see how he's got the two biggest challenges coming up at Clash of the Castle: how he books Liv Morgan and Shayna Baszler, and how he's going to. They're painted into a corner with Drew versus Roman. So
Right.
I know Karrion's an out, but they have to send. I don't say they have to, but you really want to send this crowd home happy. It's going to be like over 70,000 people. So he's got to figure that out. His two biggest challenges this summer.
And Drew's earned it.
Yeah, I think Drew has to walk out with that win. If you're gonna do a show in the UK, he's their guy.
And what also makes me think they really want to save Drew. I mean, this could go either way, but Drew's having some back issues right now. He just got pulled for, I think, at least the next 2 weeks of shows. So they're going to really save him up for that big match. Yeah. I mean, Roman's skipping. He has a whole bunch of PTO saved up for something because he's skipping Friday night SmackDown like it's no tomorrow.
That last match with Brock, they got talking. He's like, listen, here's my agent. He'll get you the time off you need.
Which reminds me, Jey Uso continues to bully Sami Zayn and just, oh man, it's great stuff.
It is. That could be a fourth show for WWE by itself.
Just so much, there's so many layers to these shows now, and it's making me see the holes at AEW. Still love AEW, but the holes are showing.
Yeah,
and it doesn't feel rushed if the timing is there. When you have these AEW backstage segments, it just feels rushed a lot. Like the Swerve and Keith Lee, I thought they had no time. Just like, all right, throw them out there and skip to something else and skip to this. It's like, all right, can I take a second to take in one thing at a time?
Right.
Karrion and Scarlett slowly transitioning to Drew, going out for his match, going out and then doing that segment. It's just smooth, man. Like you said.
I don't know how Vince didn't see money in this act, because this is gold right here, and it's different.
I still can't believe he split them up. That's just
like, okay, let's split him up and put a helmet on him. You're sabotaging the man. There's no way you believe that was gonna work.
Right.
Oh man. This recap is so fun. The wrestling is so good. We've at the 45-minute mark. So unless there's a show you guys really want to talk about, I think we're gonna have to cut it.
Yeah, I think we're good here.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I forgot to look at the G1 climax stuff, but we'll handle that next week.
Ospreay did get another 5-star match with Shingo.
Oh, wow, of course.
He's at 20 now.
Whew. Might have to do it. Is it worth it for that match now?
Yeah, it'll be a part 2, because I think we did it for their first one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know who won that one. Was it Ospreay?
You thought so?
Fuck. I want to say no. Maybe it was a Shingo.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, it was Ospreay, because then he got injured right after, and Shingo.
But you're right. And then Shingo. That's how Shingo got the belt, because he won the tournament afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, Knock, you say you got a segment for us. What's going on?
All this buzzing around. We're in a great time with wrestling. Tony Khan's hyping up WWE. WWE's doing their thing. AEW's over here, the alternative. But I want to say this. What are your thoughts on the diversity, how we see Tony Khan and Triple H? Do you think Tony Khan set the bar so high that he has more work to have a good show and get a good response online, where Triple H coming in from the bottom here with trash ass Raws is pretty much doing the same thing? He's doing the returns. He's doing everything that Tony Khan's doing, and he's getting a ton of praise right now. Do you think they're on even playing fields with the response here? Because right now Tony Khan's getting a lot of shit, and Triple H is getting praise to the moon.
I can see why I'm back and forth on it, because on one hand, Triple H has had this expectation for over a decade. Like, we all assumed he'd be at some point the guy. But I mean, on one hand, also Raw was the shit. It's like there's nowhere to go but up.
Yeah.
If it's somehow gotten worse, then as a company, it's time for WWE to fold. I don't know. I think they're on near equal playing field. I think Tony Khan is just not doing as well as he should be.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to say. I would say this. The only thing I want to say with Tony Khan is the just gotta get the details right, not rushing. I mean, I watched SmackDown both 2 hour shows. I'll go SmackDown Dynamite 2 hour shows. We see so much diversity on SmackDown, so much uh just different acts going. You get in their spotlight, and on Dynamite, it just doesn't feel like the same thing. I just feel like there's when I see somebody, it's like, oh, I haven't seen this guy in like weeks. Oh shoot, there they are. Oh, there's that person again. Where's the women's division? There's so many questions that should be ironed out already. If he does the big things right, I think he needs to get the small things right.
Right. Yeah. Like he has a clear picture. Like he knows how to make moments. But
Yeah.
I almost want to argue. I don't know. People can disagree with me if they want. I think making moments is the easy part. Like, anyone can make moments. Anyone can just say, fucking Darby Allin's gonna jump off this 20-foot ladder into a flaming pile of Legos. Anyone can say that.
Right. I mean, you can think that putting a car in space sounds cool, but then like the rest of the movie, when you just talk about Coronas and family, it's very watered down and dumb.
We didn't need to break that into the mix here, man. What are your thoughts on the Tony Khan booking and Triple H?
So we know Triple H can tell stories because of NXT, but that was a very smaller scale. It was just one show, it was 2 hours, and we'll see what the returns. I do think we should hold off on returns. We should skip a week or two every month. We do need to let these people shine, but that is where Tony Khan fails. Like you said, watching Dynamite and Rampage and being like, oh, there's that person. Okay, they're not on the side of a milk carton. They're alive. He's a rich kid who wants all the toys, so people envy his toy collection. I think that's the thing. He's not a storyteller, and we said this time and time again, even tonight. He needs someone else there. Madison Rayne can help guide the women's storytelling. He's got QT Marshall, who got a raise now, or a promotion now. QT can help Tony Khan tell stories with other stuff. Tony Khan really wants to tell stories with the elite, with certain ex-WWE guys, and I guess whoever the internet's going to bitch about. I think those are where Tony's focuses are.
Yeah, just again, this is how we feel, and like little things they could iron out. Wrestling's great right now, but let us know what you guys think in the comments about what either side is doing and what could be a little better.
Let's go ahead. I skipped over it just to get to the next segment, but do you guys have any news and or rumors?
Oof.
Dry news week?
Kinda.
I got a few.
Yeah, see what Zach says.
Well, we got the man right there in the chat. Woo! Ric Flair, Style and Profile,
gosh.
and thank you for joining the stream. Rick, I'm just going to ask you, what the fuck's going on, man? This isn't retirement. This is what's going on, Rick. You're retired. Have a Coke and a smile. Relax. Watch your daughter and her husband wrestle. He wants to not have that be his last match. He's sorry he said it. Rick, if you can hit us up in the chat, let us know what the fuck is going on. Oh man. All right. Other than that, I have Vice TV is going to have a new show that is partnered with $7 Productions. That is Dwayne Johnson and his ex's Danny production company. Tales from the Territories. That is going to air on Vice pretty soon. I think within the year, this calendar year. So that'll be interesting. Kind of a different take rather than, hopefully not just sad shit.
So what I'm hearing is that he saw my shit, Tales from the Ring. And
wow.
He said, let's just copy this.
Oh shit.
You know what, Rock? You like to buy houses, you like to hang with people who are shorter than you so you feel like a big man. How about you stop stepping on my shoes, not Rock?
Damn. I was with you. I was gonna say that name does sound familiar.
Cognitive slip. Stop stepping on my shoes, Rock, so you can feel taller.
Oh man.
GCW, it's going to be belt versus career, Mox versus Gage. GC Homecoming night 1. I just feel bad for Renee.
This is after Moxley initiated a kiss with Effie in their mid-match. I never thought in my life I would see Moxley do something like that.
Sports entertainment.
Oh man, just probably the most shocking thing I've seen all year.
You know what? He learned it from the big man himself, Vince. You know, I'm willing to bet Vince reached out to him personally that night and said, Max, you want some of that 5-star shit, right? You gotta plant a good old kiss on him. Actually, and we just saw the thing about Lana talking about Vince was coaching him how to kiss.
Yeah.
And he's like, don't be weird, Miro. It's professional. Let me see you kiss your wife, damn it.
No, I think it was Lana kissing Dolph in front of him.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. You watch this guy kiss you.
Let me watch you kiss your wife.
Oh,
we could
man.
say brothers.
Jeez. But yeah, I've been seeing this I've been seeing him everywhere, man. He taking over
all over the Indies,
all over the place. I wonder if anyone's gonna try to sign him or bring him in somewhere.
Probably, they could, yeah. I'm sure Tony's already trying.
Last thing I have is across the pond. You probably watch Rampage and Dynamite on BT Sports with the new Warner Brothers Discovery merger. You're probably not going to be able to do that anymore. So you're probably just going to be watching WWE on BT Sports. So it looks like TNT and TBS, wherever you can find that. That's the only place you're going to see AEW possibly throughout the world.
Wow.
Okay. But so far, this is the move across the pond with BT Sports. But this merger between WB and Discovery, man, every week it just gets a little.
It's something.
It really is. I mean, and that's honestly with Rampage being the way it is. He needs to be careful that they don't start turning to USA or Fox and start, saying this is what you gotta do to fix it. That's not good territory. That's how you end up with 24/7 titles.
Yes.
Which is getting phased out. Gladly.
Oh, good.
I'm curious about something because Rampage, usually getting 300,000 views now from 1 million last week. So AEW Dark, the B YouTube show, gets 230,000 on a average, and AEW Dark Elevation, well, that's even less actually. So never mind. I was wondering if the Dark shows actually got close to Rampage. It's too close for comfort. And Battle of the Belts last Saturday wasn't good views either.
I do have. Did you guys see what Ronda Rousey said about the budget cut people that got released?
No.
She was saying to bring them back with the money that she paid from her fine.
Oh gosh. Hey, this is heel Ronda. I'm sure she's been waiting to say this type of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Are they still going to do Saudi Arabia?
I think so. I think that's a 10-year deal before Triple H was put into power. So
it was.
Can't really wiggle out of that.
AJ, Doudrop, and someone else are there right now today. They're flying back tomorrow for Raw, doing promotion.
Fuck.
That's another thing too. Doudrop has had a discussion with Triple H about getting her old name back.
Oh, please.
Yeah, I did see that about getting her name back, and then just some more direction for her character.
And then NXT UK, they're worried. They don't know what's going to happen there. I say you pull the trigger on it. I don't see it making you money. And if you want to if you want to have control like Triple H does and still please Nick Khan, it's one of those necessary things.
I think so. And it kind of sucks. I know a lot of those people jump there because they can still live in the UK and still be on WWE. You don't have a world champion anymore since Dragunov's injured.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they had a tournament, but what else? I want to see Mako Satomura wrestle some more people in the main roster. I think she's ran her course there. And I did see the UK are going to be taping over here in Florida. They're all flying over here. So I don't know what that means for future-wise, but it looks like they're kind of wrapping up.
Yeah, which, again, I'll be fine with because UK indie needs a revival.
Yeah.
So it's been some great moments for NXT UK, and it should be remembered fondly, but it's time.
I agree.
Let's see. Anything else news and/or rumor wise?
Yeah, and I'm hoping at least if they do close it down, they bring those guys over to all of them, guys, girls, to NXT and just merge it a little bit. I think you can do that.
That'll be an option they'll be presented with.
Yeah.
Maybe like have the one final NXT champion versus NXT UK champion, unify the belts, do something cool that way. the NXT World Champ.
Yeah.
You could go defend it in other countries and never be seen again, like Pac.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
he's back next week.
Okay.
I see him on YouTube all the damn time. I'm like, I mean, that's what it means to be champion. I don't know.
I got a question for you. The AEW All Atlantic Championship or the TNA
AEW
Digital
All
Media
Atlantic. AEW All Atlantic.
TNA Digital Media.
AEW All Atlantic.
Oh man.
Already knew where that was going.
Damn.
Oh man. All right. I think that's all I got. Everything else is just wrestlers saying stuff. Corey Graves says he's having more fun calling Monday Night Raw.
I bet.
Jimmy Hart.
The whole team can still go.
What was that?
That whole team can still go. They're not one of the new highlights of Raw.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's like a preppy kid thinking he's cool because he can say "damn." Like there's no edge in the commentary. There's no like great insight. You can tell they're having more fun, but I could do without them.
Yeah, I need someone else to mix it up there. I mean, you got Michael Cole and Pat McAfee running laps around them.
We got Jimmy Hart saying he wants to manage Omos, the mouth of the South.
He's got a manager.
I don't know.
I mean, you know what? The guy, he's tired of carrying bags. He wants someone to carry his bag for once. I let him get paid. Let him feel like the big man for once.
I guess.
But that's all. I'm not a big. So, this is something I didn't like about MVP splitting from Lashley. Is that they kind of did it in New Japan with Okada and Gato.
Yeah, he did, actually.
Why does the manager split from a wrestler when maybe that wasn't like their prime time, but it's still like a big ass wrestler? Like you would leave Okada, the best wrestler in Japan, you leave Lashley, this guy who I mean he's okay, he's got some beef, he could probably work out a little bit more in my opinion, but you know,
I kind of didn't mind that because I felt like Gato could be like the way his character was like the egomaniac. He's the one who built Okada, so now Okada seems like he doesn't need him. So he's gonna go attach himself to Jay White and say, "Oh, I made Jay White for the heel character," and ride that horse. So now Jay White's like the top guy.
Yeah,
it was a little rocky at first, but now it's playing out well.
I'd like it more if the success was immediate. I think that's my problem. It's like
it was very rocky.
Yeah, I just wish like if they're gonna do that, if this new manager's gonna join them, then they should immediately find some kind of success.
That's the one thing that bothered me with the whole. Like I love Vicky Guerrero and Nyla Rose pairing. It's a great pairing, but when Nyla Rose lost the championship, Vicky's supposed to be there to help her get the belt, and since then she's like lost world title opportunities like 3 straight times and it's barely been on TV. So like it's not their fault. It's just the way it's been booked. But that's what kind of bothered me on that pairing.
I love it. And Nyla's like losing. She's like, "What's going on, Vicky? I don't know what's happening." Vicky's like, I don't know. I don't know.
Then they kind of teased them breaking up, and then they're still together. They kind of just forgot about that storyline completely.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
TK doesn't look at women too long. It's what it is. All right, we are at the hour mark. I think we can go ahead and hit up the promo school.
It is time for that. Was a nice jab.
Thanks.
Man. Okay, you been doing some classes or what? Okay.
They need 3 glasses for that.
Oh man,
old 3D movies I hated as a kid because like Jaws 3D and especially Friday the 13th Part 3 3D, they would take the weapon and like Jason would just do this.
Yeah,
like really slow and then back away. And it's like, what the fuck? We're good.
Like, look at my knife.
I got soured on 3D because I watched Pirates of the Caribbean for whatever reason, and it was just terrible and it made me sick. But if there's a 3D movie that you guys like out there that fits well, let me know. I heard Transformers was really good 3D.
That give me a headache.
I guess not.
Yeah.
That being said, it looks like Zach can take out Eric in VR wrestling, but that's beside the point. Time for the main event of the evening. VR boxing, sorry. Butchered my own joke.
That's all right. If I did that Friday during an open mic. So today I also want to talk about we're talking about all this Triple H stuff. All the comebacks are people who have been let go, right? So there is rumor out there that this could be a Black and Gold invasion storyline done slowly. And in my eyes, if that is what it is, it has to be orchestrated by Bailey because she is the legit main roster
Imagine.
person who was there the whole time. So two things. One, would you guys be up for that, or do you like people just being separate, coming back in regular storylines? And then two, if this is what it is, we'll talk about a promo that can actually put this over, or something that they start saying will bury it. So, do you think this is what it is, or do you want it to be that?
I'll let you go first, Mark.
So when you were initially saying it at first, I was like, I don't want to see this at all because you have all these different acts come together, and then they're going to do this for like a few months or a year at most. Then they're going to go their separate ways and be like, it never happened. It's maybe because I haven't seen it play out properly that I'm kind of soured on it. But when you said Bailey, I got thinking, that'd be something a little twist. It'd be kind of nice. I don't know if Bailey does like for both men and women's takeover or just a women takeover.
Has to be both. Again, I want none of this just men over here, women over here thing.
Because that's something we've never seen before. A woman be the leader of a takeover like that. And I think that'd be great for Bailey. I think she'd be great in that position. I'd be all for that. They just do it right, man. Don't half-ass it like Retribution. Don't lose your way like you did with Nexus. If she starts doing it slowly and bringing the right people, I think it'd be pretty dope.
I'll give it a thumbs up on the occasion, on the condition that if Bailey's going to lead it, team main roster needs a leader, and they're arguing over who they should pick, and there's infighting. Nobody knows who it's going to be until finally someone's like, guys, listen, we all know who the leader needs to be. Pick up a cell phone, call, goes to black. That's the end of the show. Next week, first thing gosh. You hear.
I knew it.
Ladies and gentlemen, someone has to lead WWE back to the promised land, and that man.
Can you smell?
No, I'm trying to remember the theme song. No chance.
It doesn't matter what the theme song is.
No, this man's going to lead us back to the golden era. Vince McMahon versus Triple H, and this is after we all raised the $20 million for him. I'll you know what? I'll throw in a few bucks right now. Where's my get my ATM card?
Oh man.
Noob in the chat saying Bailey get buried by Becky Lynch. Maybe that could lead to a WrestleMania match. Then you have the leader be one of the horsemen or horsewomen and whatever. But my whole thing about this, if it was going to happen, since the timing is now, kind of almost quoting a fucking theme song from someone.
You can't see me.
Motor City Time Splitters. So you have the draft supposedly happening now. The first show after Clash at the Castle. That might they're up in the draft. You could do that and then just have the storyline be nice and sweet, and at Survivor Series with War Games. It just keeps happening. Shit keeps happening like NWO style on these shows for a nice condensed couple months, and then not Triple H. Triple H doesn't come on TV. It's just announced. WWE management or whatever just announces this is enough. We need more structure in our shows. This will be settled once and for all. War Games Survivor Series.
I would love maybe? A War Game. Do something different, man. That'd be amazing. I mean, you got the women for it. You got Rhea fucking Ripley, Io Sky, who would kill it no matter what, men or women. Maybe a Candice LeRae return, Johnny Gargano, who knows? I'll be all for a War Game Survivor Series. They got to switch it up, man. Survivor Series it's one of the big pay-per-views, and it's been stale for quite a bit of time now. So I'll be all for it.
It's a way of doing brand warfare without doing stupid SmackDown Raw brand warfare.
Yeah.
Right.
And there needs to be an ironed out goal too. You can't be, again, Eric mentioned him earlier. You can't be like Retribution. You come in, try to destroy shit up, then you ask for contracts a week later. You can't do it.
So what do you think? Let's jump into that really quick. What do you think then? Whoever you think could lead or whatever, what do you think is the purpose in the promo then after the formation or the thing? What could lead to that being said in a promo? Don't like give the whole promo, but what are a bullet point or two that needs to be said for justification?
So this would kind of need a production, but we've seen like
we won't bring it to Rampage.
We've seen like tweets from main roster people, interviews from like Randy Orton and Seth saying NXT's great, but it's not the main roster. I want a package made of a compilation of those moments. It has to be from the past. I don't want anybody tweeting anything out now to just to filled up. I want the legit stuff.
Oh man.
And I want
See how they're-
NXT people calling for respect.
Mm. I think so. I think you can just tie into real life stuff, like they all got butchered under coming from NXT to main roster. Some of them got let go. I think just tie into, like you said, I think Eric said it, just fighting for respect.
Yeah.
Or you can throw it in there fighting for your spot. Maybe you let somebody go. Maybe someone loses and they're done. Not really, but they get sent to NXT or repackaged or whatever. T-Bar needs to get repackaged. Someone who might need to get repackaged.
Yeah.
You need my big thing, like, for example, when I was watching Rated RKO come out, when they started hitting people with concertos, they was gone for months. I was like, oh, fuck, this is serious. So I think you need to try to work some type of like believability in there.
You know what? I'm gonna piggyback up. I'm pretty much gonna say exactly what you said. 'Cause that is a great idea. Like you have the Dorothy figure come out, or if you want to just announce it, because I just love the Dorothy figures when they're done properly.
Yeah.
They come out and they announce we're bringing all these people back, but we only have so many spots on the roster. You're going to have matches. If you lose, you're out. And it's a great way just to start doing the seasonal roster. That way, and you can even have you can have fucking Seth Rollins lose if he wants to, so that he can come back in 4 months. It's a whole different roster.
Yeah.
I think the best thing you guys mentioned is the believability, and I think if it is Bailey, I think she can take the fall afterwards, promising everyone everything.
Yeah.
And then it not going her way after.
That's true too.
Series.
You need someone who can do that.
Yeah. And then I think I'm with you. I think it does need an authority figure. Otherwise, I don't know.
And Triple H knows how to book authority figures. I mean, look at Regal.
Yeah.
I really liked Johnny Saint over in NXT UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not enough praise. What if Adam Pearce turns on being the corporate guy, becomes the NXT guy?
I have respect for Adam Pearce. I just don't like main roster authority figures.
Or what about Shawn Michaels in that role? I mean, since he's like the NXT guy, or that too, that little.
Yeah, I actually I don't know. His last match kind of made me wish he could do anything on screen. So I don't know.
I'll throw another one at you. Beth Phoenix, another NXT like.
I could take that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she can do anything. She's great.
Okay. Zach like briefly mentioned it, but I do want to say if we get to see the 4 Horsemen in WrestleMania next year, I'll do the move. Better be on night 2 though. For no reason in particular. For no.
Yeah. I mean, we still have that FAO 4-way. It has to happen at some point.
It has to. They want to do the Shield, but now do the 4 Horsemen.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Let us know in the comments. Any Elseworlds, like kind of DC does Elseworlds and Marvel does What If. That's just kind of a thing that could happen. So let us know if you have anything with the new regime and the new people coming in that you think could happen. Comment and let us know.
Very nice. Thank you, Zach. Thank you very much. What a hell of a show. Thank you all for joining the chat. Thank you, Noob and Co. Primetime, Ric Flair with the Ric Flair drip. Thank you very much.
Woo!
Go. Make sure it is imperative. It's imperative for you. It's imperative for your loved ones. Imperative for your kin. You hit that damn subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you can know what's going on next. Know what's coming out. Did you know that we had a tier list out? If you subscribed, you would. If you didn't, you're a damn jabroni. You're a fickle jabroni who probably is happy that Vince is gone. You shouldn't be happy. You should go on GoFundMe. Actually, here's the link right now. www.gofundme.com.
Do not click that link. You'll get a virus in your phone. You do not want that virus.
Anything to promote, Zach?
Nothing. I got nothing. Just keep subscribing to the channel and let us know if there's anything that you want us to do for a video. We're totally open. Streaming games, any random streaming games that you want us to do. And just thanks everyone for joining. Noob, my fellow Leo in there. Thank you. I'm reading your comments right now, and everyone else. Thank you for commenting. Leave comments. We do like to talk back and get a conversation going.
Yeah. How about you, Knock? Anything you want to share?
Yeah, just keep an eye on the channel, man. We got tier list dropping. We're always trying to figure out what next to do for the views. For you guys as well. Tier list, gaming videos. I want to say this. Eric has been stripped of his name. The Infinity Champion is no more. He's also been stripped of his name, the Provider. So that's throw in the comments what should Eric's new moniker be? If you got any, and we can reveal it next week. Unless Eric comes up with one for himself. He's been great at that too.
Yeah.
When we sign off, we'll play a video for you guys explaining why I've been stripped the name. But yeah, make sure you subscribe. Don't think there's anything else to put out
Do you want to sign off, or can I do it, man?
Go
I'm
ahead.
excited for
Go
this
ahead,
one.
do it.
Zach, where can they find us?
They can find us April 2nd at WrestleMania.
Let's go.
Enjoy the video of Knock finding out, and we'll catch you all next week. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out.
We're going to Slammiversary, baby.
Oh God, no! I quit. Oh, if you bought me those tickets, you know what? I'd go there just to protest them. I go there just to tell I would look every single wrestler in the eyes and say, "Get a real job." I would hand out ties.
Oh man!
I would hand out clip-on ties to everyone and double-sided paper and say, "Write your resume. Go to Walmart. Get a real job."
That's not what you told D'Lo Brown when I dropped his fork and he was staring at me awkwardly. Where was that?
Have a good night, folks. Enjoy the video. Peace out.
Knock.
What's up, man?
Eric got the number wrong. 122 episodes we've done together. We've been doing this for so long. Through the pandemic, we've been busting our ass at a shitty theater company, but yet we still made magic happen for the crowds. Knock, I don't know what your plans are for April 2nd, but I want you to know we're going to WrestleMania.
No way. What the fuck? I see why Eric didn't want to tell me. Oh my gosh. I just seen the pre-sale was out earlier today too.
Yeah,
Tuesday tickets got. We are good.
What? What?
Just try to zoom in. Can you see this?
I see 45 each. That doesn't seem right to me.
Oh no, that's where the poor people are sitting, Knock. That's how much are these seats right here? What does this seat cost right here? $950, Knock. Look at that bullshit.
Why is it plus fees?
Because a computer has to process these, and it's hard work for a computer. Then the computer has to go home and yell at its wife and say, "Why isn't dinner on the table?" And my 900 little calculators yelling at me, and I got to change their diapers.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. I was worried, man. I didn't know what you were gonna say. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, this is serious, man. Oh shit." But it's seriously good.
It's seriously good, and I just wanted to see your reactions when I said it. So, because I felt that we had to go.
That is fucking cool, man.
That's why when you asked if I talked to him, I can't spoil this for you.
I'm glad you did it, man. This is a good day, man. This has been a hell of a week. This is a good day.
Oh man, but you two are the best, man.
We're going to WrestleMania.
That's right.